For several centuries, ships have been sailing through the Golden Gate to get to San Francisco, a major port on the West Coast. The trip into the bay is treacherous. There's a lot of fog here. Also, the swift currents can make navigation difficult. But for the past 126 years, the lighthouse at Point Bonita has been offering guidance. Its beacon was the fifth one to be lighted on the West Coast. Its foghorn, the first sounded. Together they have warned sailors to stay away from a coastline where rocks and waves can permanently end one's seafaring days. Recently, Point Bonita has done more than aid the passage of ships. It has also been a monument to another time. It is the last remaining manually operated light station on the West Coast. In books and even movies with Shirley Temple, lighthouses and their keepers have long provided us with stories of excitement and adventure.
Ships and lives depend upon this light being just so. Suppose that light had been out of order the night you came. Where would you be now?
Asleep in the deep.
That's right.
The keepers are generally crusty old characters with warm hearts. However, at Point Bonita, don't expect to find a little old man with a beard and a corncob pipe keeping vigil. Since 1939, this station, like all coastal lighthouses, has been run by the Coast Guard. Over the years, the equipment has changed, but not the duties. A radar tower occupies the site of the original lighthouse. The first keeper set up here without a foghorn. He had to use a cannon that he was to fire off every half hour during a fog. Well, they discontinued that cannon because it was too expensive. They were spending $2,000 a year in gunpowder. The lighthouse was moved to its present site because low fog often rendered the light on the higher location ineffective. Keepers have made their way along various trails to the edge of Point Bonita and the current location since 1877. An 85-foot tunnel is part of the walk. When they first moved the lighthouse down the hill, they had not yet carved any pathways or tunnel through the mountain. So the first keepers were very isolated. To get to work, they had to edge their way along this narrow, rocky ledge, carrying all of their supplies with them. The walk to the light station is now easier. The isolation limited. San Francisco is a short drive away. But for the Coast Guardsmen, the old feelings remain. A sense of romance in the work. The idea of a job with a special place in history.
You're just being here at the station, you feel like you're part of the lighthouse. I've been here for a year and a half, and it's part of me. Even to come out here and clean up this lens and stuff all the time still takes a lot of time, but you're just here with history.
Oh, I think about a lot of different things. Mostly I watch the ocean. I like to watch the ocean, and I really enjoy it when there's a lot of wind or a big storm going on. I like to watch the fury of the ocean, I guess you could say.
Point Bonita has been keeping a tradition alive. But this station is not immune to the encroachment of technology. This week, the last manned lighthouse on the West Coast was fully automated. A machine was installed to detect the fog and turn on the horns. Even the 2,000-pound lead crystal lens will soon be replaced by a plastic one.
Well, I'm kind of mad because the machine, again, as it does several times, is taking a position that a person could fill. And out here, I really enjoy it because it's a beautiful place to be.
The Point Bonita Lighthouse will remain standing, serving as a reminder of another era. And it will continue to function, offering ships a beacon in the night. But the keepers have been replaced. And now some of the charm and some of the warmth of the setting are gone. For today, Boyd Matson, NBC News, Point Bonita, California.